Good evening, this is Heijin Lee with an evening update for Bitcoin. What a very nice day today was on the Bitcoin price action. So again, I cleaned up the whole mess, all the labels, everything's gone. And I'm glad in this kind of situation when my head and shoulders didn't happen, it was invalidated, it feels good to be so. Given that it was on the upside. And the key question is, I'm already hearing some people, this is the top, 8,000 is the top, we're going to crash from here. Is it possible? Yes. But possible is not the same as probable. So I think what's important here, again, let's draw this line of resistance right here. Price has risen past, decisively breached this line of resistance. And that's bullish, in my opinion. That is bullish. So we have higher highs to go. So let me tilt this just a little bit because of what I'm seeing in a forward discernment point of view. Okay, and from this point of view, actually, you know what? I need to zoom back out better. By now you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay. So this had been channeling in a trend just like you, like this. It's been going up, up, I'm within the trend, and it pierced, came back up. And the fact that it retraced back into the channel means we'll probably hit the upper side of this at 86.13. You guys might be wondering, where the hell do I pull these new patterns and scenarios and price pathways? It's not made up, I can tell you that. You just have to draw lines. That's what I call it. All right. So this is one way where price will hit here, and we can do 86.13. Now, from here, price can come back down. And it can stay in this channel continuously. Keep going up and up and up. What I think might happen is maybe something like this. Actually, you know what? I'll use Elliott waves for this. So I said here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll pierce it. I think that's how we'll get to 10,000. And when we get to 10,000, I'm going to get a big giant Elmo, fiery Elmo, even bigger than that, what I put in today. Okay. Again, this is the congruence of Elliott waves with chart pattern recognition. The reason why I think it'll go this way is quite often when there's a breach on the lower side, that gets rid of enough weak hands. It's a washing out effect. This is a massive bullish piercing, where it pierced the support line and came right back in. And it came back in with strength. And what's happening, again, remember I told you this morning, look at it from a buyer seller perspective. When price broke this support, a lot of people reacted and sold. They got nervous. Maybe they didn't use Elliott wave analysis. They only used maybe moving averages and stochastics and whatever. Those are doable. Some are very good at using that. But maybe it was the idiots and the innocents who were shooting from the hips, and they all got washed out. They all sold. Maybe they followed a guru and didn't want to make their own decisions. They only want to be told what to do. And someone said, sell, the top is in, so they sold. And now they're going to go kick the dog. So now they're going to try, they're here, they all got washed out. So all the sellers got nervous and sold. Then the buyers came in, the ones who said that the bottom is most likely probable. They laddered back in. They represented the strength of the buyers. When everyone was freaking out here, they followed the Oracle of Omaha's advice. When everyone is afraid, be greedy. When everyone's greedy, be afraid. They took that advice to heart and bought into this. And now they're writing it into massive profits. So we washed out all the weak hands. All those people who were shooting from the hips, hoping to hit a profit. Doing it purely by gut feeling, because that's the only way they know how. Maybe they tasted some success. But I assure you they're going to face some massive failures. How do I know? I've tried that. Doesn't work. I mean, you can shotgun all you want. The only thing with that, it doesn't work in generating massive profits. And it has no way of controlling your emotions. Because emotion is the killer in this whole game. Psychological pain is unbearable. And the only way to alleviate that is, number one, to know what you're doing. To have a method and a strategy. Practice that. And get good at it. Fail and learn from every failure. I don't know of any other way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason why I think it'll bust out of this upper resistance line is because we got rid of so many weak hands here. That's why it went near vertical. There were no weak hands selling here to slow it down. They were all washed out here. So that's the buyer-seller perspective that you should always try to make a story out of it. Or make it a scene of a tug-of-war. The buyers are in control right now. I think we're going to hit 86.13 or so, bounce off that, put in wave 4, get rid of some more weak hands, and that'll give enough mojo to surge out and breach this and go to 10,000. Now tomorrow, maybe over the weekend, I'm going to give a little more bigger picture. It's a little too late now, and I've had a long day. But I think this should suffice. I think overnight we should be able to climb this. If not, tomorrow. And grind out the wave 4. Okay, so I hope that suffices for an update for today. Nice price actions are going on. We'll see what happens overnight.